We're the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation. We're a group that's been around here in New Orleans since 1988. We're a nonprofit that exists to track, manage, and promote sports-related business to the Greater New Orleans area for the purposes of economic impact. And the R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl is our signature event. It's the one event that we own, that's here every year, year in, year out. We're 11 years old now, and we've got a season ticket base of about 4,000 that's generated through our Sports Foundation membership. You've got an aggressive youth and group sales initiative that generates another 8,000 to 10,000 tickets. Those numbers in years 1 through 4 were maybe a quarter of that. So we've really ingrained ourselves in the community. We've become something that the locals look to the weekend before Christmas as the event to go to and participate in. And we're continuing to take even more strides to continue that.
What kind of an economic impact does the bowl have, not only for New Orleans but the entire state?
We've had studies that estimate it to be somewhere near $15 to $20 million. We've got another study that's coming out this year that obviously we won't get until after the game, and they've been able to measure the impact of the crowd that'll be here this year. It's been pretty consistent, though, around the $15 to $20 million range. Well, it's the annual R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl luncheon, always held the day prior to the game. This luncheon really is all about the athletes. We commemorate their week here in New Orleans. We'll also, in conjunction with that, give out a scholarship, an inspirational award. We've got a keynote speaker, Darren Sharper, who had a long, successful year in the NFL. It's kind of one of the signature events around the game every year.
Right here, this is this guy, Logan Ketchum. So. We got to put. Now you can say you actually met him.
We're here at the Children's Hospital, visiting the children. Sharing some of our San Diego State gear with them. We're playing a bowl game here in New Orleans over at the Superdome versus University of Louisiana. So we wanted to share ourselves and some of our gear with the children.
What was your reaction to everything you've seen here today?
My reaction, this is great. This is a positive place that are helping to promote healthy children, and we're trying to help everyone and support a positive, good community.
What was the reaction of the kids and their parents?
The reaction was great. Everyone seemed excited. Everyone seemed excited to meet someone different. Everyone was excited to get San Diego State gear and just meet someone else, someone different.
Today we're here at Children's Hospital in New Orleans. We're up on the 4th floor in our cancer unit. Several of the kids here have to spend days and weeks on end here. So to have these players who can come in from the outside, who can talk to these kids, kind of bring some holiday joy and some of the outside in, it really lifts their spirits, and the kids really enjoy it.
What kind of reaction have you had from the kids and the parents?
It's amazing. When you think that some of these kids are here, like I said, for days, weeks, some months on end, they don't get a chance to get outside. They don't get a chance to be with their friends or their family. So having somebody come in and take a little bit of their mind off of their illness, of the fact that they've been here for so long, it really helps a lot. It helps them heal quicker, it helps them heal faster, and lets them be kids like they're supposed to be.
What do visits like this mean?
It means everything to these little kids. These kids that are in our unit, they see these football players every weekend. They're their heroes. They want to be like them. So to have them come into their room, to talk to them, it really helps, make them, like I said, it makes them feel better. It makes them feel important. They're the center of attention for just a little bit, and they're not worried about their illness. They get to focus on them.
What are you always going to remember about today?
I'm just going to remember the smiling faces and the joy that we've shared with everyone here, just by something as simple as bringing them San Diego State gear.
To support my Cajuns, I'm an alumni, graduate in 2004. I came all the way from Virginia to see them play. I'm so excited to be here. I think it is absolutely amazing. They are so due for a bowl. They deserve this. They have played their hearts out. It couldn't be a better team to be here. This is the best atmosphere, but of course, with the Cajun fans, we expect it. We bring it, baby.
It's great. I've been a Cajun fan since I was a little kid. I have pictures of me in a USL onesie with like the bulldog on it. It's been great.
What brings you out here tonight was 8-win season for the first time in years, and more than that, the following, the fan base, it's committed to supporting the team. Being out here for the bowl, my favorite thing is how the city caters to hosting events. It was really neat for them to block off the street and let the band walk down there and do his thing, and it was really fun for the fans. I've been waiting my whole life for it. I mean, 41 years, I've never seen it, so I'm definitely excited.
Last season we were 3-9. To actually have this much excitement, to be winning, to be just dominating teams like we are, it's borderline amazing, and as a senior it's the greatest thing for me, and I lucked out, and it's a great time to be a Cajun.
This bowl game has grown tremendously over the years and becoming one of the great marquee events for Louisiana and certainly for New Orleans. And to have the University of Louisiana Lafayette in the bowl, first bowl game for that university since 1970, and the following that's going to create, the excitement that creates in Louisiana is great. And to have San Diego State, folks coming all the way from California to be a part of this bowl and to showcase New Orleans and showcase Louisiana, it's the beginning of what's going to be a very exciting several months for Louisiana in the sports scene with the BCS championship game, the Sugar Bowl, the men's Final Four that'll be coming in the spring as a culmination of March Madness, the Saints' success, and hopefully playoff games on the horizon. It's a great time to be a sports fan in Louisiana.
One of the things that's really worked out is this New Orleans Bowl. This thing is gaining. This is a big watershed year for us. We could have a largest crowd we've ever had. So people are very, very excited about it. This is a real part of the work that gets done there, and they do a terrific job of putting this event on.
I think it's just awesome. The guest speakers, the honorees, all the people involved with the bowl committee. We're just thrilled to be the primary sponsor here of the Arnell Carriers New Orleans Bowl.
What's your reaction to the growth of the bowl game?
I think it's explosive. It's awesome. We're proud to be associated with it. This is our 6th year. It's a great fit for the RNL brand, and we're just so excited that we're going to set an attendance record this year. And having the two teams here, we got a great matchup. We're just really excited about how this bowl has really just exploded in growth.
We've heard a lot of things about New Orleans. So far, it hasn't disappointed. I mean, the people are friendly. Hospitality is great. The people running the bowl are super.
The New Orleans Bowl, people have done a great job of making it a great event for our guys.
It's really a really interesting city. I've had a ton of fun. We had a tour this morning to see the entire place, and it was interesting to see all the different sections from the French Quarter to the 9th Ward, and really just know the history of the city.
I'm from New Orleans, and I saw these things before, but being out here with my team and teammates is really very important to me because we get to spend a little quality time.
I've never been to New Orleans before, and since I've been here, it's very different than what we're used to in San Diego and in California in general. And but it's fun nonetheless. It's definitely a lot of fun.
It's just a surreal experience, man. Like, it really is. It's a dream come true. There's no other place that I'd rather be right now than where I'm at.
Well, we're all kids from California, from the West Coast, and it's a little bit different down here, but we've loved it. It's been an awesome experience, and hopefully to come back again.
I'm just glad I got the opportunity to come out here for the first time. It's my first time out here, and get the opportunity to play in the Superdome. We already practiced here. Got to drive around the French Quarters, and got to see a lot of the history of New Orleans, and it was a good experience.
It has grown each year in terms of participation, viewership, and the revenue that we bring into the city. At a time when things are not normally thriving in the city, we've filled that niche. And so it is beyond what we might have imagined, and it keeps getting better.
There is work that goes on 12 months throughout the course of the year to put on a week-long series of events, and it starts with the staff that organizes all the special events, our group sales, our membership program. These are all important components of the Sports Foundation, but the bowl game as well, and that there's people that are working on this year-round. There's events that we host throughout the course of the year. There's youth sporting events that we sponsor throughout the course of the year. And so as we try to ingrain ourselves in the community and create more brand awareness for us in this community, those events throughout the course of the year are really how we accomplish that.
If people have questions or like more information about the foundation, what should they do?
Well, they can go to our website, gnosports.org, and or visit the New Orleans Bowl website, neworleansbowl.com. or we're always happy to, to get in front of groups of people and tell our story, because we find that that's really the most effective way to communicate to people and to groups about really who the Sports Foundation is and what we do, is by face-to-face contact and having very casual conversations, explaining them what we do, explaining our impact, benefit to the community, and that's really how we grow the support from a grassroots basis for our organization, is by face-to-face contact.